Also, Ukraine's second biggest city, Kharkiv, has been the site of violent demonstrations in recent weeks. Earlier this month, pro-Russian activists stormed the city's opera house, thinking it was the regional government headquarters. Now, much of the recent tension in northeastern Ukraine has been along the border regions in big cities. But small towns and villages are now at risk of being caught in the middle. CCTV's Roee Ruttenberg has more.
This is the village of Strilecha. The name roughly means home of the archer. The question is whether that home will remain Ukrainian, with Russia seeming just an arrow's shot away, starting at those hills. Life here is simple and traditionally rural. It's calm and quiet, and the people here want to keep it that way.
My father is from Russia, 20 kilometers from here. We often cross the border to get mushrooms from the woods on that side. I never imagined our Russian brothers would do such bad things to us.
Many of the roughly 1,600 people who live here have family on the other side. They now have to cross by foot to see them, as the local border crossing is closed to cars. It has been now for a few months.
My
brother and sisters are living in Siberia, and they can't get here to visit home. It's a problem. They won't let them come here.
Good relations with their neighbors have long been key to the identity of border villages like this. And until now, there's been very little mistrust of Russia.
The residents here live right up alongside the border, and they have a clear view of what's happening on the other side. And they say they haven't seen any Russian military or tanks, despite suggestions of a buildup.
Historically, these lands have changed hands many times before, partially because the soil here is very fertile, some say among the best in the world. Some here think villages like theirs, which have little in common with Kiev, should be a part of Russia. But that's far from a unanimous sentiment. When one young mother suggested union with Russia to us, off camera, her friend said, quote, "She's crazy." Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV, Strilecha, in Kharkiv region in eastern Ukraine.